Oh dear lordy lord. I've got no microphone. Hmm. Microphone? Hmm. I don't think my mic's working. Mic check, mic check. Oh, it is working. You can hear me? I wonder where it is. Is it from here? Is this the mic that's working? Or is it from over here? Is this the mic that's working? This is number 2. I don't have my phone working. Here's the thing. The right one? Okay. Mic 1 check? Okay. All right, cool. So it's on. This mic's working. That's fine. It is not going to be a particularly long live stream because I am stuck right here. And the reason is because I broke my phone the other day when I was live streaming. I dropped it and it broke. I got this new phone. It's called Samsung something or other. But the problem is, I have yet to be able to log into Google on this phone. I'm going to have to go back to Merced to figure this shit out. So I don't know. No, I switched from Samsung to Samsung. I went from a folding phone to a non-folding phone. Because I didn't find I used the folding part particularly a lot. I liked that it fit in my pocket better, but it's not as big. This is a bigger phone. So it's like I can't necessarily see it that well, but I can see better on this one, you know. And they have a software that ships it over. Right when I went there yesterday, I didn't have my password and stuff, so they couldn't switch it over for me. But I'm gonna have to go back there today because we tried a lot last night, and I kept running into the same fucking TE problem, which was basically um, it doesn't like the fact that this is a new device and I can't transition over with the old device because I can't do anything on the old device because it's so broken. But anyway, I'm going to go back to the Verizon store. In fact, I might call them right now and tell them I'm coming back. So let's see. Which Verizon store was it? That's the other thing is I got down to Merced yesterday to get a new phone and everything. And then when I got down there, I realized, how the hell am I going to find the Verizon store? I looked up before I left that there was 3 Verizon stores in Merced, but I didn't think to like write down the directions before I left because you get so accustomed to just looking on your phone, you know? You're just asking your phone how to get wherever. So I had to stop at the car repair place that I got my car repaired one time before, and I asked her how to get there, and she told me. So let me Verizon store Merced. So Rachel's gonna come with me today because it's like the backup thing is her phone, right? But which one was it that I went to? It's on Olive, right? Yeah, okay. So it's this one. All right, so let me call them. 209 205 4267. 1209. Oh, wait, this is. Okay. Phone. 1209 205 4267.
Thank you for calling Verizon. If you would like to speak to a live agent, press 1. For store hours, free news. We partnered with Visit, a leader in home security. To hear about our exclusive promotions, including a free doorbell camera, please ask a representative. This call is being recorded and monitored for quality assurance purposes.
You think I'm going to get copyrighted for this great holding? Hello?
Thank you so much. Hi, sir. Thank you so much for calling Verizon. This is Charisse Mac. Can I have your Verizon mobile number, please?
626 615 8751.
Thank you so much. And how about for your first name and your last name?
Eric Strauss.
Thank you so much, Eric. So, Eric, how are you for today? And how can I help you?
Well, yesterday I went to the store on Olive in Merced and I got a new phone because I broke my old phone. But I cannot. But I didn't have my Google info at the time, so I said, "Well, I'll do it myself when I get home." But I can't do it, so I have to go back to the store today and ask them to help me with the transferring and to install the. I mean to log into Google successfully.
Okay.
So I wanted to
Let
call.
me set you an appointment.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Okay. So, let me get the zip code first to verify our store for you.
Okay, it's 95338.
9,530. Okay, by the way, this phone that you're planning to transfer from this old from your new phone, you purchased this phone through our store or through online?
Through the store. I went to the store yesterday, the one on Olive in Merced.
Oh, I see. But did you know the zip code there? Because
The zip code in Merced is
to verify.
it's 95348.
95348. So let me double check here into my end, okay? So that we can still assist you. 95348.
Correct.
95348. So let me verify this to my end so that we we can help for you. Let me double check here. 95348. So I'm searching right now here. Okay, because we do have a stores near us by there. So is this the store here at the 145?
No, 1124 Olive.
1124 Olive.
Yeah, West Olive Avenue.
Okay, 95348. Okay, let me double check here so that we can verify. I can help for you. Okay. So I'm searching right now for that store because 95348. Okay, I'm searching right now for the store so that I can help for you to set your store visit, alright? So that we can give it the slot for this. So you mentioned that this is a new phone, right?
Yes.
Okay, I will be noted here so that we can clarify this for you. Okay, so upon verify here into my end, okay, we do have a slot for today, okay, at 1 p.m. Are you available for 1 p.m.?
I'm not going to be able to get there by 1 o'clock. So
we do have 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4, 5,
I'll
6,
take 4
7.
p.m. 4 p.m.
Okay, Eric, I give it to you, this one, Eric. And by the way, Eric, since I will be setting a store visit here at our store, and since you mentioned that you already get a new phone, I am now pulling up your account, okay, here into my end as well, to giving you the basic and general information, okay, that maybe you are also one of our exclusive or qualified customers having this privilege on us, so that we can notify them by sending an email that aside for your setting in a store visit is you are also qualified to get those privilege on us. Okay? So, but first of all, I would like to say thank you for being a part of our Verizon. And also, I would like to appreciate you choosing Verizon to be your business provider. So thank you so much.
Okay, let me just confirm,
to be a
please. Can I
part of
confirm
our-
something, please? So it's 4 o'clock today at 1124 West Olive Avenue in Merced, right?
Okay, I will be sending to you the notification that you must hit the percent once you get to the store. Okay?
Okay, so it's going to
So,
go to my
yes.
email, right? Or it's going to come to my phone?
Yes, I will be sending to you through your email.
Okay, fine.
No worries.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
then. But I need.
But the thing is, I don't have my email on my phone, right? That's why I'm going to the stores.
Okay, no worries. Since you will be provided you the number, which is 626-615-8751.
Right.
I will be sending to you the notification that you must hit the percent once you get to the store. And by the way, like I said, aside for your visiting here at our store, I have a good news for you. You are also qualified to get those devices like iPad, tablet, watches.
Yeah, I know. I already went through all of this stuff yesterday. In fact, I think it doesn't matter. The point is, I'll see the point people at 4 o'clock. Okay.
Okay. All right, sure. Let me send it to you the notification that you must hit the percent once you get to the store. Okay.
Okay.
And
Thank
if
you.
you will be interested to get those devices, you can ask them and we can discuss this one for you. All right.
Okay,
So
thank
you.
you.
Have a store visit here at our store at 1124 West Olive Avenue, Suite 106, Market. This will be today, Tuesday, February 25, 4 p.m. The reason is you wanted to transfer all your information for your new phone. Is that correct?
Yeah, from my old phone, which I left there at the store, to my new phone.
Okay. So I already sent it to you the notification, and please present this one once you get to the store because will be our reference that you are the customer. So is there
Okay, I just
anything
received
else
it.
that I can help you?
No, that's it. Thank you so much. I did receive it.
I already sent it to you. Maybe you can.
Yes, I
go
did.
to
I did
the
receive it.
message.
I did receive it.
Okay then.
All right, thank
So
you.
thank you so much also for calling Verizon. Have a good day.
All right, you too. Bye. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake is all I can say about that phone conversation. Just, it's like I tried calling the actual store I went to, right? But no such thing is allowed, I guess. So I have to talk to somebody in India first who wants to try to sell me meow meow meow. Oh my God. Could anything be so frustrating as this? I don't know. I don't know. Man. It's like I worked. We tried so hard yesterday to get this shit transferred over. And so what I definitely hope is not the case is what G says. No, I didn't record the Indian call center person except here on the live stream. So it's like. I hope I don't have to do what G had to do, which is get my old phone fixed before I can successfully transfer my shit over to my new phone. It's like it is the case that my old phone would probably pop up a notification with a code and shit in it, except my phone number's already been transferred over to this phone. I don't know what her face was like. I have no idea what her face was like. I didn't have a voice conversation with her. The lady in the store yesterday really seemed to know what she was doing. Yeah, I left it at the store because it's a trade-in. Like I get $400 off of this phone by trading it in. And I didn't have to leave it there yesterday. That's why I wanted to call the store and tell them don't send that phone away yet because we may need it to get into the thing. But I don't know. The thing is, I'm already logged into Google on my laptop. It's a recognized device. The problem is, I'm not, even though Rachel gets my email, I'm somehow not logged in under my account in Gmail for her, but rather in like the Apple email thing or something. I don't know. So it makes it requires her to open up something in Gmail that then just doesn't appear in her account. But she might have a different Rachel email. I hadn't thought about that. Anyway, it's at 4 o'clock, so we need to leave here no later than 2:30. We're going to Merced. I'll take my laptop with me. I'll bring my phone. I'll bring Rachel. I'll bring Rachel's phone. And it's a Samsung. I forget what it's called. What kind of phone do I have? Phone settings, huh? It's a Galaxy something. Does it say what kind of Galaxy it is? About phone. It's a Galaxy S25 Ultra. Galaxy S25 Ultra. Well, it supposedly has really good cameras. You can see it's got all these cameras, and supposedly it has a good mic. And this case I got, it has holes for the mic and stuff. Take a picture of the moon. Well, it's daytime, Fly Guy. I hate to point that out to you, but it is daytime. No, I don't want to get any case. I didn't even want any case for it. I've never had a case for any of my phones, and the only phone, well, okay, I broke my previous phone too, but I just cracked the screen. This is the only phone that I actually broke. Like, it didn't work at all. At the end of the last stream, well, I mean, the reason it broke, bro, viewer, was because I dropped it. And then the touch screen stopped working. I couldn't log in, I couldn't swipe on it or anything. So, needless to say, I had to get a new phone. Wasn't really what I had planned for yesterday, but that's what I had to go do. Came home expecting to be live streaming on my new phone before long, and here we are, live streaming on this dumb thing. And the thing that's so horrible about this is I can't move around at all when I'm doing this. But regardless, I'm going to go poo now. And what are you going to do? You're just going to have to stay right here because, after all, you're not on a tripod. You're on this little camera right here. Okay, I'm back. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do for you. Here's what I'm going to do for me, and here's what I'm going to do for you. First, I'm going to unplug this. I don't need this. Put this right here. Then I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to unplug this. Now, I'm going to unplug this. Bring this like so over here. And then we'll go get the plug because the battery on it doesn't work very well. Wow, that looks fantastic. I'm really killing it, aren't I? Now, I'm gonna have to go get that plug in a little bit, but in the meantime, I just sit this down. Did I mention how nice a horizontal stream is? You may have. I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not. Okay. Yeah. And then, yeah. And meow. Mew. Meow and me. All right, there, I'm back. Being streamed on a laptop feels so academic, right? Because if everybody can look in your textbooks on page 78, you'll see that we're going to continue our discussion of quantification theory. You can breathe visually. Well, it's not like I necessarily prefer vertical streams. Quit manhandling you. I'm sorry. Hello, my beautiful wife, Rachel. How are you today? 4 o'clock. We got a 4 o'clock appointment, okay? At the Verizon store. Okay. Oakley Dokley. Oakley Dokley Panicapokely. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this and then this. Okay, we're back. We're back and better than ever. Stylus on these phones? Is that what this is? A stylus? I don't even know. This could be a stylus. This part right here, maybe. I'm not sure, though. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. I didn't even know I had that thing in there. Right here it says, press the pen button and tap the screen to start a note when the screen's off. Hello, everyone. I didn't even know I did that. Well, thanks for telling me about that. I remember she mentioned something was a stylus, but she never showed me where it was or anything. Well, that makes sense that that'd be a stylus. I'll just push that in there like so. There. Now it's back inside of it. Well, that's convenient. Me Reiki. Waiter chic. I just got it yesterday. I really haven't used it at all because it's not connected to Google, so I can't live stream off of it. I was hoping, like in an ideal world, I want to get one of these circle things too, that goes on the back that lets you stand it up and stuff. That seems like a good idea. Actually, I need to get the plug for this laptop. And hopefully by taking this laptop, which is already logged into Google, my phone, Rachel's phone, and I can have Delilah on standby because she's another like backup thing for my Google. You know, fingers crossed I can get logged in successfully. Because like I can't really do anything on the phone except make phone calls and receive texts and stuff, but that's not the things I normally need to do on my phone. What I need to do on my phone is live stream. I can't even get my if I were to take a little take some pictures or take a video or something, I can't even get it from my phone to anything else, right? Because I can't email it to myself. The only thing I could think is maybe I'd be able to. I might be able to sign into one of my other. I have another Google email address called Rice Ass Roast. God damn it. Okay, I know, but it's being difficult. All right. Now, I need to get the plug for this. Fold that. I can even turn off the sounds here so you don't have to hear them. And so I don't have to hear them too, I guess. Well, the thing is, what they have at the store is my old phone. And what Google's not liking is that this is a new device, even though it has the same phone number, it doesn't seem to care about that, you know? So, well, the touch screen doesn't work. But for example, if Google is gonna if they can get it so that Google sends a message to that phone, you could still probably read it if it pops up, right? The bottom line is, I did everything I could yesterday to get into my Google and ended up getting like you have tried too many times, you know, like you wouldn't let me try anymore. So at this point, I need to go back to the store and let that lady help me. I wish it were otherwise, and I'm not sure she's going to be able to help me, but but well, I mean, I'm not locked out from my account on my laptop. It's fine. But it's just I can't get it on my phone. And I can't it's like there are various things that I should be able that should be working that aren't working, and I just gonna need some I'm gonna need that. So, you know, if I do need my old one, it's it's at the store. Regardless, I can't do it. I'm gonna see if she can do it. If she can't do it, then I'll go over the next step from there. It's just there's just a succession of things that one needs to try before one goes into the next stage of things, right? If in fact they can't get it at the store fixed, then I'll have to contact Google somehow and explain my situation, and I don't even know what, you know. So it may be the case that going to the store won't do any good, but it's the next thing to try, you know? That's what it boils down to, is it's the next thing to try. Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, I've got my shit all securitized, you know, like two-factor verification, etc. Because obviously, worst case scenario, someone hijacks my YouTube channel. Securitizing things is a good and necessary thing for me, but it's also a potential problem if something like that happens where my phone just completely breaks all of a sudden. Oh, it's just kind of this shitty camera, I'm sure. You know, this is not a good camera. Let me wipe it off, see if it looks any better. Well, let's hope it doesn't come down to that, Jay Turnbull. Let's hope it does not come down to me trying to get in touch with Google, because I'm sure that is a big pain in the ass. Yes, he did misspell Hugh, but I think we all understood what he meant nevertheless. Fine, I'll check instead. Let's pull some bong rips. Where is my lovely other half? She's in bed still. She's in the chat, or she was a second ago anyway. I'm not sure if she still is. We'll go outside and smoke a cigarette in a minute. I need to go clean the cat litter too, which is super annoying. What a fucking pain in the ass. This is the sort of thing that happens when you don't, like, you no longer switch out an actual physical SIM card, right? Yeah, sometimes they call them rills, as in short for cigarillos, or a smoke. You know, that's about it. Usually I call them cigarettes, though. Oh, and then another terrible thing happened yesterday, or the day before. Not only did I break my phone, but I was standing outside and I was holding in my hand the garage door opener, what I refer to as the twanger, because that's what my dad called those things. And I was just standing out there smoking a cigarette, and then something flew at me. It was either a very large bug or a small bat. I'm not sure what. Like right down the hallway there outside, right down the covered walkway towards me. And I was like, ah! And I like flung my hands up in dismay or whatever, and the garage door opener flew out of my hand and hit the ground, and it broke. So now I had a broken phone and a broken garage door opener. I asked Rachel, is Mercury in retrograde? And it turns out it was in retrograde. If whether or not that's the actual cause of my problems is hard to say, but Let me see it. Okay, well, that's not so bad. Oh, 2 pair. That's not good. Retrograde is illusory. Well, I know it doesn't actually travel backwards in space, but it appears to from our perspective, right? Where's my SE at? 8. Is that true that Mercury's in retrograde right now? Yeah. Or it was the other day, a couple days ago. I don't know if it still is. All right. So frustrating. It's just like, what happens if they can't fix it at the start? Well, then I'm gonna have just infinite more problems to deal with. Did my 9 win? Yes, it does. Okay, good. You've just been put on risperidone? I don't know what risperidone is. Is it fun drug or is it just a boring drug? You got Clonny too? Well, I mean, Clonny is also a sleep-inducing drug, right? So you got 2 sleep inducers? If I really want to crash, I'll take one of Rachel's olanzapines. That shit'll knock me out. I have no food, only ice cream. 5-year-old me would be so happy. How old are you now? G7? 8? It's a potent antipsychotic. Oh, risperidone is? So is olanzapine, I guess. But to me, it's just a go to sleep. I have a similar experience to what you're saying, G, about Clonny. Clonny only puts me to sleep if I make an effort to go to sleep. But that's also because I only take half a Clonny almost always. So maybe if I took a full one, it would be more effective at sleeping, putting me to sleep. I'm not sure. But the olanzapine knocks me the fuck out. If I want to go to sleep, that stuff, I cannot stay awake on it. Like olanzapine, which is also called Zyprexa. Zyprexa. Rachel gets prescribed it. She doesn't take it every night, I don't think. I don't know. She takes her drugs when she feels like taking them. Well, Rachel needs benzos. I mean, I agree that you shouldn't. You should avoid getting addicted to benzos or taking them too often. But Rachel's a different story because the Clonopin the Clonopin saves her ass and helps her to go to sleep. For her, olanzapine doesn't necessarily make her go to sleep. Drugs affect different people differently, you know. Sometimes I take a Prozac. Well, I'm going to take a Prozac today. Even. Prozac's kind of cool to take. Yeah, whatever works for you. All right. Okay, well, I guess let's go ahead and go to the garage and clean the cat litter. No, I don't want to clean the cat litter either. I mean, this isn't rocket science. Obviously, nobody wants to clean the cat litter. Let's pull some bowls first. That'll make it a little bit less painful. Because of weight gain? Oh yeah, I think that shit does make me hungry too. I don't really notice that stuff so much because my weight doesn't go up and down no matter how much I eat. Ritalin is just really shitty amphetamines. People used to do those in studies, and nerds did. Yeah, Ritalins. Well, I mean, because they were the first. It's like, I guess you could say they were the first amphetamine to be popularized for children. Are you fucking kidding me? At Ace Jack against Jack 5, and it comes at 6-5 Jack as the flop. How ridiculous is that? How ridiculous is that? Now I'm in dead last. So, okay, I'll go clean the cat box after I pull another bowl. All right, let's go. Come on, little angels. That's right, you guys are my little angels. All right. So first things first, let me clean the cat box. Yes, you could watch me clean the cat box if you want. It's pretty gross, as usual. It's like I'm not even like being lazy about the cat box. I clean it every day, at least once a day. And the amount of shit in this cat box, it's like beyond the capacity of a regular human or even any kind of creature to make that much shit per their body weight per day. Yes, we have 2 cats. I'm convinced that 90% of this shit is Troubles. Because he eats so fucking much. We need more cat litter. Oops. Where's... There we go. All right, so that's clean. Now we can smoke a cigarette. I know, I get it. I get it. I understand what you're saying, G. In an ideal world, the cats would just go to the bathroom outside, but it's also the case that then you've got a bunch of cat shit all over the place. And I got them accustomed to the cat box when it was a lot of snow outside and they couldn't easily get outside to go to the bathroom. So hopefully you finally understand the truth that you've been trying to figure out for a long time. Okay, let me close that. Done playing poker. There. Okay, I see. You weren't even getting to see my beautiful face enough, and that's why you were so disappointed. Well, it's time. It's time for you to gaze upon my beatific visage, and maybe for the first time ever, learn what it means to truly love. I saw a meme yesterday that said the only L's I take are live, laugh, and love. That's pretty funny. Come over here where it's shady. Why stand in the sun needlessly? There's no good reason for that. Of course, the thing is, I can't do anything, right? Like, if I got a new laptop, I wouldn't be able to log into that even. So it's like this laptop better not break, right? So fingers crossed, this lady is able to help us. You know. It just makes me feel very anxious to know that I'm down to my last line of defense, which is this laptop, right? If this thing busts and it's super old and, you know, could die any day, then I'm really fucked. So I'm not quite sure what will happen, but I will be super distressed if they can't figure it out. I mean, we got to this one spot where, you know, it's like open Rachel's Gmail, and there will be a thing, a code that you push meow. Except it just didn't work out like that. Maybe because it's like Rachel. It's possible she's got two email addresses as well. Maybe she's on the old email address. That's a possibility. I hadn't really thought about it too much. Do you have another email address, Rachel? I think you do. That maybe you weren't logged into? If so, we could maybe try it again ourselves, even one time. Because the thing is, it kept telling us like the code thing you need and everything is in Rachel's email, in her Gmail, but it wasn't in Rachel's Gmail. So I don't know. And then like Delilah called me saying that she got this critical security alert because I kept trying to log in. So don't worry about it. It's just me. I don't know. It's possible she pushed. No, it's not. It wasn't me. I'm not sure. That could have fucked us up some. But at any rate, I certainly do feel secure. I'm not worried about anybody hacking into my Google account. I even have my password memorized now. That's how many times I tried to log in. It's 123 password. That's not really my password. I was lying when I said that. Yeah, because I don't want you to know my password. That's right. I don't think you deserve to know it. You haven't earned it yet. And you never will. No, I know my login credentials. It's just I've got two-factor verification on, for example, and I have a new phone though. My old phone was so broken that I couldn't open the lock screen because the touch screen no longer works. Whatever you push on there, it doesn't do anything. So, problem is, I got a new phone, but Google wants to verify with your old device, not your phone number for some reason. So, you know, yeah, I know that cats dig a hole and cover their poop up, but like, I'm gonna be planting in the backyard there, and for a variety of reasons, I just leave the cat box because, well, gee, I traded in my old phone for a $400 credit on the new phone. It's at the store. So I have to go to the store and we'll find out what happens, okay? We'll take it up from there. I have an appointment for 4 o'clock. I was imagining that somehow Rachel and I were going to get up early and do this today, but that was just wishful thinking. When she's like, I've got an appointment at 1, I'm like, 2, 3, 4, 4. 4 sounds fine. 4 sounds like I can do that. We got a squirt bottle now to squirt trouble when he attacks pee-pee. He was a little shocked last time when I squirted him with it for the first time. But he needs to stop being such a sociopath. I talked about this some last night as well, but I've never had a bad cat before. It's like you know about bad dogs, right? Like they bark too much, they run off when you let them off the leash, and you can't corral them again. Maybe they bite people. There's a lot of different ways that you can have bad dogs. You never really think about having a bad cat, but they exist. We have one, and he's horrible in every possible way. Is he horrible? He sheds more than any cat I've ever encountered in my life. Like, how can anything lose that much hair all the time? He's fixed. So the sprayer thing has to do with it being a tomcat. That's a different matter. It's like if you don't want to fix your cat, that's fine, but you're gonna get either a menstrual cycle from your female cat, or you're gonna get a spraying from the male. So it's like if you were a tomcat, that'd be fine because he would be a not very close companion cat, as tomcats tend to be. I had a tomcat before, and he was kind of not super nice also, but he was off doing his own thing all the time. This cat is like, I feel fortunate right now. I have my space. Often he'll come and try to sit between my feet and this thing here. He'll come and try to sit like right here between this rolling thing and my feet. And it's super annoying. He he's incredibly bossy. And sometimes he doesn't even know why he's bossing me around. Like he'll meow meow until I go in the kitchen, and I go in the kitchen, and he doesn't even want to eat. He just wanted to force me to go in the kitchen. We didn't snip his balls, okay? Animal control picked him up off the street. He was a tomcat. They castrated him, and then the reason we know that is because when animal control does that, they clip the corner of their ear, and his ear's been clipped. Well, I mean, he's just horrible across the board, right? He wants to control everything, everyone, all the time. And it's like when he does get me to go in the kitchen, there's a bunch of meowing, and then I go, okay, fine, I will watch you eat. And I go stand over the table, and he realizes that I am going to watch him eat. Well, then what he does is he takes his sweet, sweet time. He looks at me, makes sure I'm standing there still. He walks over to the chair near to the table that he's going to get up on. He looks at me again, and he scratches himself a little bit. He's like, finally. This is what I'm trying to convey to you, Eric, is that you have to obey me regardless of what I'm going to be doing. It's not because I want to eat that you have to obey me. It's because I'm giving you a command. That's how horrible this cat is. That's how horrible. I have the very worst cat that has ever been seen. A. This one. That's A. I have the very worst cat that the world has ever seen. Yes, he is the very worst cat that has ever been. Yes, I have the very worst cat. He sheds so much. He cares not at all about his sister's well-being. There. No, Eric, you're not. Shut up. What are you saying? I am too. Okay. When you want to play a wonderful song, always start with C major. It is the main chord of all time. If you want to throw a minor in, D minor works as well as that. I know, I know, I know. Well, that was a wonderful song by me, Eric. This is a guitar, supposedly. But if this is really guitar, then why am I having so much trouble playing it? Because it only sounds like a guitar. It still plays like a piano down to A minor. Is that A minor? Yeah. Watch out. You better watch out, 'cause trouble's coming your way. Watch out. In the key of A. You think you're invincible. I think you're not. But I guess that's okay. Okay. It's gonna take a little while for me to get accustomed to the piano. I haven't had one for a while. My fingers get tired playing piano chords. So let's see here. Is that a 49 key? It doesn't have a wheel. It doesn't have a bending wheel on it. But I'll show it to you. It has, a variety of things. So when you turn it on, right there, there, then it's got this. You just tap a tempo and it starts playing a beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? Then you can change the beat by pushing this and then pushing this plus symbol. It's pretty fancy beat there. And then you can change the instrument by pushing this one and like 23. This will be an organ of some kind. See, and then it also has this kind of stuff like autofill. And then it'll have like, I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on. Intro ending. So you can put an intro here. And go to the main part, you know. When you want to fill, you can push this to autofill. My neighbor Jared showed me this the other day. He's got something like this. Then there's main B. Presumably, if you autofill again, it goes back to main A. Yeah. So that's kind of convenient, right? You can adjust the respective volume levels of things too. And if you push it on something, then the bottom part becomes chords automatically. Use this one maybe? See? Anyway, change chords. Just you do that, you know. You could autofill. And then if I wanted to end it, I could just go. Kind of neat, huh? Kind of cool. I'm so glad I got this for just $50 too. I mean, I don't know. I probably, like I said before, I probably could have gotten one of these a little bit cheaper than that, because sometimes you'll see things like this in a thrift store for like 25 or 30 bucks, I guess. But this one works perfectly, and it does a lot of stuff for $50. It comes with a stand too, which you can see right there. And the other thing that's kind of nice is I put it there for when the neighbors came over, but I can put it right here in front of them, yeah. And it's not too tall; it won't block the big TV. Just as that small TV doesn't block the big TV, so that's kind of good. Oops. All right. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be live streaming for, though. I do tend to find this laptop streaming a bit frustrating. You know, it's a lot less designed for walking around than a phone on a tripod. I could get a MIDI controller. It does have, oh yeah, I mean, it's got a 1/4 inch out and it's got MIDI outs. I'm not going to use the MIDI, I don't think. I've never used it before. I don't want to figure it out now. I wouldn't say I've never used it before, but I haven't used it by myself before. No, it doesn't have a USB. It's got a 1/4 inch, so I can just record everything as an input. I don't have to worry about. And it's like I could even do stuff like record um, drums and guitar at the same time or something, right? Like I could have drums going to the left channel and from the keyboard if I wanted to use those drums, and I could have and I could have the guitar going into the right channel, and I'll record them concurrent. So that's kind of nice. But regardless, I'm going to be able to put in some keyboard parts for some songs. It makes me want to record, but I'm waiting for this package of 6 1/4 inch cables that I ordered to get here. I need more 1/4 inch cables. As it stands, I currently have this ridiculous Frankenstein 1/4 inch cable, which is a small 1/4 inch put into a female 1/4 inch coming out to it's ridiculous because all my 1/4 inches broke. I need 6 more 1/4 inches, and then I'll be able to do what I want as far as plugging Mia into Mia. Okay. It is now 12. We need to leave here at in about 2 hours, I would say, if we're going to get there by 4 o'clock. A 6.5 millimeter? Is that what a 1/4 inch is? Is 6.5 millimeter? Yeah, I'm not sure what it translates to metric. In the civilized world, we call it a 1/4 inch cable, okay? I don't know what barbarians who use the metric system call it. As in Pulp Fiction, where the beginning of the movie, John Travolta is wondering, what do they call the 1/4 pounder in France? Because France doesn't have regular measurements, they have metric. I don't remember what the answer is, but it's not a 1/4 pounder. Something else. Girth. .2559 inches. That's how big a 1/4 inch is. Is 3.5 millimeters. Oh, what do you know? Well, here in America, we have 1/4 inch cables, and then we have 1/8 inch cables like this one. This is also called an aux cable. I'm not sure. Like, the reason it's called aux cable is because it's the size of auxiliary, I guess, but like, why? It's Is there some standard where by things called auxiliary or eighth inch? How many bowls a day keep the doctor away? Well, I pull quite a few bowls a day. Yeah. It is true that I smoke a little bit more weed when I'm streaming than when I'm not streaming. But even when I'm not streaming, I still smoke a fair amount of weed. I would say about probably 20 bowls a day keep the doctor away. The MWGM. I'm an OG. I may be an OG, but you know what I don't like to smoke? OG. OG has kind of been, well, not kind of been, it's been very detrimental to all indica strains because it tests well, right? So everybody wants to put OG in their indica, like breed. If they're doing breeding stuff, like they're trying to breed out a new indica, they're going to put some OG in there, and yeah, 1/8 of an inch equals 3.5 millimeters. I see. So a 1/4 inch is 7 millimeters. How can a 1/4 inch be 6.3 millimeters if an 1/8 inch is 3.5? 1/4 inch is twice as big as an 1/8 inch, right? Yeah, just metric schmetric. Just get out of here, metric. Nobody even wants you around. Normally it should be with their tolerances, huh? New what have no jacks? New phones have no jacks? Yeah, I know. Well, like the phone I have now, um, it it just has this USB jack, right? But I have an adapter in the car that plugs into this that goes to aux, so we could listen to music in the car. Yeah, I have that adapter. I have an extra one of them right here, in fact. Where is it? Here it is. This. Yeah, you got to get these things if you want to be in wired headphones. And if your headphones are 1/4 inch, then you also need to have an adapter to go from 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch, which is annoying, but whatever. What time is it? 12:30. Well, we got to leave here in no later than 2 hours, but I'd like to leave here a little earlier than that, maybe at 2 o'clock. If we get there early, we'll get some food someplace, you know. I need to go get gas probably before we go down there too. So I'll probably stream for about another half an hour, and then I think I will. What's the problem if I have everything? Oh, the problem I have is that I can't log into Google on my phone, and like Verizon does everything through Google. So maybe they've got some sort of special stuff there, the Verizon store. And they'll be able to help me. Because we tried many times yesterday until we got locked out, you know. I don't know how long we're locked out for, but I got home not super late yesterday, so it'll be more than 24 hours by the time we get to the appointment. Gee, I mean, I tried everything I could try yesterday. The problem is we're getting to a spot, right, where we should be getting an email to Rachel's Gmail account with a thing that she pushes to say, yes, this is me, etc., right? But when we check Rachel's Gmail, she receives no such thing. So we've tried everything we could, you know. At this point, it's conceivable that I could still figure it out myself, but I just I'm I'm obviously very frustrated by my many attempts, and I spent a lot of time working on it yesterday, and I couldn't figure it out. So hopefully the lady will be able to help the store. At least there they have the old device, so I'm not sure if that's going to help or not, but it might because it says there's one thing that says like put devices in proximity of one another. So that might help. Hopefully they still have it at the store. I tried to call the store to tell them not to send it away yet, but of course I didn't talk to the store. I talked to India. Thanks, India. So while it is certainly not ideal that we go back to the store today, it's the next step to try. So we're going to go ahead and try that. Hopefully, I was just being a super big idiot the whole time, and this fix is simple. That would be ideal. Uh, Even so, it's going to require me to go back to Merced and have the lady tell me. At least I know it'll be over 24 hours since the last attempt. I didn't think about that when I made the appointment for 4 o'clock, but I'm glad I did because um, that might help us successfully get a fresh allotment of tries, I guess. It'll be simple, says Jay Turnbull. Hope you're right, man. Hope you're right. Well, I mean, even if it's not simple, if they could just get it fixed, they just make it work, then that's fine. All right, so what am I gonna do right now? I think I'm gonna go get Fluby from Rachel. What's a Fluby, you ask? A Fluby is a Prozac, also called fluoxetine. We'll be right back. We gotta go in like an hour and a half. All right, and I take this Bluebee. It's like I would take another Scottish Welby today as well if I didn't have to drive. But those Scottish Welbies tend to make me a little bit car sick. Yeah, let's hope. Gee. Right, I can log in on my laptop here. No problem. I'm logged in on my laptop. So I'm gonna bring with me to the store the laptop, Rachel's phone, because that's like one of my backup things or whatever, and my new phone and me, and I'll have Delilah available as well because she's another one of my like get an alert at that email address. Is this you? Security alert kind of people, you know. So those are my two security people. So I will be equipped with everything I could possibly need to solve this problem. The problem is like it won't let me do things that I can do because it says more secure options are available. So just let me do that one where it calls me and gives me a code on my as a voice message that I enter in. But it won't let me do that one. It's like just don't even get me any more started than I've already been gotten started about this. It's like the worst kind of problem, like the kind of problem that I hate the absolute most. But I'm taking it pretty well in stride, you know. I enjoyed spending some time yesterday looking at all of these memes and saving some of them to share on the community tab. I currently have 4 of them up there. I'll put the other ones up at some point as I. My John Jingleheimer Schmidt meme got 2 comments. That's pretty good for a post. Okay, looking good. I could put another one up too. Let's see. Image. Select from computer. I'll go with this one. Edit preview. Save preview. Yes, that's a good one too. Absolutely zero chance a horse drew this. Am I on Twitter? No, I don't use Twitter. If I'm streaming, you're logged into Google. Yeah, I'm logged in my laptop. Fortunately, I have that. Otherwise, I'd really be all a flutter right now, you know. I wonder if I can. that that would do me any good, but. Well, I don't see any relevant emails of any sort. February 24th, 25th. Okay. See, I think she has another email address that says Rachel. Oh, wait, no, that is rflewis@gmail.com. I don't know. I don't know. I suspect is one of those three. Your wireless is not working or you're switched it to flying mode. No, it's working fine. You need to reset your battery to factory settings. No, it's none of those things because it's a brand new phone. It's my phone broke, and so I had to go get a brand new phone, and I'm having trouble switching over my. I'm having trouble logging into Google on this phone because my Google account and my YouTube account are pretty highly securitized. So it's designed to prevent them from being hijacked, and that's great. But now it's preventing me from changing phones because the old phone doesn't work, right? I mean, this is the thing. Also, it's like they already changed over the number, and there's virtual SIM cards now rather than physical ones. Yeah, it's so secure, not even I can access it. I mean, I can access it fine from here, but it won't let me. I mean, there's nothing else to explain. I just got to go to the store. I don't know. I can't figure it out, and I'm not going to be able to troubleshoot it from here because um, yesterday when I got home from the store, I tried so many times that I got locked out. Fortunately, the appointment at the store is more than 24 hours after that happened, so we should be able to try again. I have everything one would think I would need, which is to say, I have my password and I have the phone number that my old phone had. I would have expected it to send a message to my phone, because it's the same number, but it doesn't do that. It's because it's a different device or something. I don't know. I'm sure each of you can imagine how obscenely frustrating this is for me. But I'm proud of myself for taking it in stride because it's the sort of thing that, in theory, could put me in a bad mood if I let it. But I haven't let it today. Yeah, hopefully it'll be an easy fix. Um, I mean, the thing is, the lady at the store does this on the regular, right? She gets people logged into their Google shit on their new stuff because they use Google themselves, Verizon. It's like they don't have a separate identity thing besides Google. So they should be able to do it. If they can't do it, they should be able to at least point me to where to go next, what to do next, you know. So you know, it's cost me a little bit of time and some gas, and hopefully I'll be driving home with a working phone. If I am, I might even stream part of that trip home, a little bit of it, from the car with the new phone. The thing is, I really want to try filming from this direction because look at all these cameras it has on it. But if I film from this direction, there's just this one little camera right there. So you know, if I have it up on the big screen, that's not a problem. I could do this and I can still see myself and everything. But we'll see how it looks. Let me see. I'm going to take a picture of the cat right now and we'll see how it looks. Okay, how does it look? Looks pretty good. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. Isn't it funny how digital imaging, it does look pretty darn good, even zoomed way in. Oh, a teeny bit, not much. I do get a little bit. I am monetized, and it's also the case that I don't always monetize my live streams. So sometimes I just forget. This is a good camera, looking really good. I'm impressed. Okay. Okay. So this message just confirms my appointment for 4 o'clock. Fine. I've got all these Google things, but I can't use any of them. I mean, I could go to Google, you know, but I can't log into any of them. Much to my frustration. Still, it looks like a nice phone. I think it's fine. Play music, media output. That's kind of nice. Phone speaker is the only option at the moment. Smart view, mirror screen. So I guess that's for when you have it on this way, it'll mirror it automatically. I guess that's what it's all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn it all around, and that's what it's all about. All right. You know what? This is a little something they call adulthood. Just putting a handle on you that needs to be handled because it needs to be handled. Then it's like I really want to finish the painting at the other houses this week, ASAP, you know, so that I can move forward on a couple of things. but I don't want to. I mean, I feel like I'm on hold until I get this problem resolved. You know, something else I can't really do anything. I can't. I can't. If I were gonna go paint over there, I'd want to live stream that process, and I can't very well live stream it without a phone. I mean, in theory, I could live stream from this, but it's just I don't know. I just don't. It's like I can't even pay attention to anything else until I get that problem resolved. As I'm sure all of you understand, you have phones as well. If your phone's not working, you're kind of fucked. Yeah, TE. Is right. You are right. You are absolutely right about that new group. You couldn't be more right about something. Mm. Could I be more frustrated? I'm not that frustrated. It's fine. It's fine. I'm overstating my amount of frustration. It just I can't stop thinking about it. You know, like like I said, everything's on hold until it gets resolved. I got a nice new cup of coffee. I got a full cigarette in the garage to smoke. What more do you need in life? Yeah, I guess. I guess that's what happens if you become two, right? All right. Then I gotta figure out how to fix the broken garage door opener that I broke when I was scared by a flying creature, and I accidentally threw it in the air or something. Like this is a garage door opener. Does it work? No, of course not. But there is an actual one in here, and I think there's another one even. I'll have to Google that. I'm sure that's not such a difficult solution. There's got to be some way to code your garage door twanger to your garage door, you know? Well, my phone made some noise. I wonder what it's got going on down there. So apparently it only takes 15 minutes to charge this phone. And you only have to charge it every other day. That's what the lady told me anyway. I suspect that given the amount of streaming I do, I will have to charge it more often than that. Preoccupied feeling with trying to solve something story in my life. Well, this is like absolute perfect storm TE clusterfuck of disaster. It's like the worst, exactly what I don't want to have to deal with. And it's full of situations where, well, you can't get there from here. You could get there from over there or from over here, but not from here. Well, can I get there from here? Well, you can get here from there, and from there you might be able to get there. Oh, turns out you can't get there. It's full of shit like that, which is like the most annoying shit in the entire world. Yeah, right. They're called the National Socialists, right? So I agree with Man with the Great Machete. They do not represent a hard right turn, except for their ethnocentrist agenda. And I don't think ethnocentrism is really right or left. I mean, sure, the left has the recent monopoly on being pro diversity or something, but you think if I were a mascot, I'd be an otter of some sort? Well, I used my patented what's your spirit animal method on myself, and my spirit animal is actually the Andean flamingo. Did you get a chance to get your spirit animal? Because I could do that right now. We have time. If you want me to tell you your spirit animal, I could do that. Would you like that? Who does anybody want their spirit animal? I can tell them what their spirit animal is using my special. Well, I mean, they were very communitarian, G. So, I mean, usually communitarianism is associated with the left and individualism with the right more. But, they had this whole like one great society. It had kind of a North Korean ideological vibe to it. So nobody wants that. No one. That's who. Nobody wants to know what their spirit animal is. That's fine. If you want to be denied that bit of precious knowledge that you need to understand who your true being is, then that's fine. Be my guest. Waste this golden opportunity. There we go. I do. Aries Flair 09 wants to know. Okay. So first, hmm. Okay. No, that's not it. No, that's not it. All right, right. So I want you to pick a number between 2, 3, 4, or 5. Pick a number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Aries Flair 09. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick your number. Once you've picked your number, then we can go to the next step. 3. Okay. That means you are a reptile of some kind. Okay. Um, I now need you to pick a number between 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's Aries Flair 4. Okay. So your class of reptile is called the Testudine. That includes turtles, terrapins, sliders, and tortoises. Okay. 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 So Now I need you to pick a number 1 through 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, or 14. No, it's Aries. Flair is picking the number 12. Okay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 14, 13, 12. So you are a big-headed turtle. You are you're from Southeast Asia and Southern China, and you're a big-headed turtle. And I'll show you what you look like. You look like this. Can you see it? Hopefully you can see it. Big-headed turtle. That's what you are. There's only one species in your meow, so we didn't have to go any further than that. You're a big-headed turtle. Does that sound like you? Do you feel like a big-headed turtle? Oh, it is totally legit. It's Eric's patented way of figuring out your spirit animal. Do you want to know what your spirit animal is, Unicorn Ninja? Oh, man with the great machete is next. Okay, pick 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. But see, actually, I'm not going to let you do that. I'm going to choose to do a random number generator because you know what the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what 3 is already, so I'm not going to let you do that. Random number 1 through 5. No. Min is 1. Max is 5. Generate. 5. Okay. So you're a 5. Okay. So you're a bird. All right, now I need you to pick a number between 1 and 44, including 1 and 44, of course. So really, I need you to pick a number 1 through 44, as they say. There's a lot of orders of birds. Lucky you're looking up here because my high hip syndrome I just had a flare up of my high hip syndrome. Okay, so no, I'm sorry, 41. 1 through 41. Yeah, 1 through 41. 33. Okay, 33 it is. You are a Trogon. Order Trogoniformis. So, how many? There's only one family in the order called the Trogonidae. Okay, how many species? $40. Well, actually, Birds of the World lists 43 species. Where are they? Here we go. 43 according to this one. So, but some of them are extinct. Okay, so I need you to pick. Oh, 7 genera. Okay, so you need to pick between 1 and 7 genera. Between 1 and 7, including 1 and 7. 7. Okay. So then you are a trogon. And good. There's only one species of it. Perfect. You are the green-backed trogon. And I will show you what you look like. The green-backed trogon. I don't see any green on his back, but looks like this. And this species is sexually dimorphic. What does that mean exactly? The male has a yellow belly with, it means they look different. Okay, a yellow belly without a white breast band, a blue head, and a pale blue orbital eye ring, a blue bill, a green back, and a green tail that is mostly white below. The female is duller with a dark gray head. This is a female, I guess. So, in terms of, that's what you are. In terms of your spirit animal, this is what you are. You are a green-backed trogon. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, is somebody else next? Does anybody else want their spirit animal? Unicorn Ninja, you want your spirit animal? No, it's not trans. It just means that the males and the females look different from each other. That's what that means. So the males, like you wouldn't think they were the same species because they look so different. But they are the same species. It's just one of them. It's like peacocks. You can tell they're the same species because they're all the same size and they're big birds. But I probably did Boba Fett before. Anyway, I'm going to be wrapping up the stream fairly quickly. So if anybody does want their spirit animal, get it now or forever hold your pee.